Hi, this is Bob Heil, and I'm really proud and honored to be where we are today. We're in the Charlie Daniels bus with Bob Workman, who is his front of the house engineer. And Robert, it's been such a great time to work with you. How long have you been with Charlie?
This is just my 6th year with Charlie.
Sixth year.
Yeah, but I've spent 30 years in the business, in various capacities. But
That's great. Well, we are honored to have you using all of our microphones. You were the first Nashville act to take the plunge and use 100% of Heil microphones. Why did you do that?
Well, it was really it's very easy. We tried the microphones one night, and Charlie said, "Replace every microphone on the deck." It was literally that simple. There was no thinking about it. There wasn't any questioning it. We just pulled the trigger, did it. I contacted you, and then within days, literally within days, our entire microphone pack changed over to Heil from his previous endorsement, which ran over 30 years. It was the easiest call I've ever had to make as a production manager or engineer of any type.
That's great. Got rid of your condensers. They're all dynamics, big, large diameter, and we're always looking to improve things. And not long ago, you called me and you said, "I'm going to do something. I hope it's okay." Well, of course it's okay. And you took one of our great PR30s and you cut it in half. And guess what? It sounds exactly like the big one. And so we are going to put this into production solely because of you making that commitment and saying, "You need to do this." And of course, we listen a lot. It's why our microphones are what they are, because, as I like to say, Sarah and I are out here riding around in your pickup truck and learning from you guys what we need to do. And we really appreciate you experimenting with us and finding out that, whoa, this little 4-inch is a monster.
Size has no bearing on the sound of this microphone. It goes anywhere. See, that's the great thing about it. Our drummer this year has gone to a double kick setup, and everything is very tight in there. The hi-hat's very tight to the snare, and the toms are in very tight, and it was impossible to get any microphone in there in the positioning that we really want, because sonic quality is absolutely the first consideration. So there was just nothing that would fit in that space. No conventional microphone in anyone's inventory could fit in there in the spot that we wanted. So I took a chance and removed about 2.5 inches off the length of the stock PR30 and came up with this little guy, and it's turned out I couldn't be happier. And also very pleased that you weren't upset with me that I tinkered with your design.
We're thrilled to death that you did this. The other thing that's interesting is you're using our PR30s and this little guy, of course, which is a PR30, underhead. You're using them underhead. And talk about that a little.
Well, it's on the cymbals. It's basically the same difference if you're coming overhead, except you're just not getting a lot of the rest of the kit. It's more, I can more centralize on the cymbals and reduce bleed from the rest of the kit, so I can get a nice shimmery cymbal sound without everything, the big kick drum monitor bleeding into them. Because if you've got condensers up there coming across, you're always getting something that you don't want. So once again, it was just experimentation, a need, and then that's how the need was filled.
Of course, it's not possible to do that with any other microphone, because it's the only microphone that I've been able to find that's got 40 dB a rear. So even though you're under the cymbal, you're sitting right beside a tom, but you don't hear it, which is kind of amazing, isn't it?
Well, that's one of the great things that guys ask me. I'm not doing anything special on the console, and ask what is going on here. It's simply because of the separation. It makes things so much easier to place in the mix where you want that to be. Is it up front? Is it over here back in the left or right in the back in the reverb a little bit, especially? And it just the separation allows your brain to hear everything at once, and that's what we
You're also using our great new RC35, the replacement capsule for the wireless transmitter that Charlie uses.
Yeah, that gets a lot of attention. You know, especially with everybody having to upgrade their wirelesses, you know, now special attention is being paid to that section of your show, and guys will just look at it and go, "What's that? What do you have? What kind of monster is that?" And once they put it, I put it in their hands, and they hear it through the PA or through the wedges. It makes instant believers out of everyone.
Right. We're very, very excited to be able to help you, Bob. Thanks for all that you do for us, because you've turned so many people onto our microphones, and you've made it a real thing. Like, everybody talks about it, but is it real? And they come out and hear your show. Yes, it's real. It sounds terrific, and you do a great job of mixing. Sarah and I and the whole team at Heils Sound, thank you for everything that you've done for us, and we look forward to a long and lasting business relationship, as well as your great friendship. And we're back there building these babies for you, and everybody else here in Nashville and all places east and west of here. So thanks very much for all you do, Bob Workman.
Well, thank you, Bob Heil. Let me shake the hand of the man that shaped my profession. You know, I appreciate you and count you as one of my good friends on this planet.
Well, same here. Thanks so much, and we appreciate putting all this together tonight here in Nashville. We're off to the stage of the Ryman for the Grand Ole Opry tonight, where Charlie Daniels is going to kick off, and you know one of the songs he's going to play. That's the way it's done. Thanks so much.